Hello and welcome back everyone on YouTube. This is Nox Destin, your host, and we are back with IX Monstrum Nox, where we have cleared up the side quests. We have the 200 Nox full, as you can see, and more than the 200 already. And we are now going through town, clearing up after our or inquiring about the recent, well, apprehensions, let's name it like that. Of course, Carla was taken, Felix was taken, Hieroglyph Knights basically seized control now.
It's you. Looking to cut it, do you? You buying or not?
Ah. Mushroom recipe. Stuffed mushroom.
You saw nothing.
Oh, I think I have the mushroom thing already in once. Doesn't. What to check? What? The Lucian's Knights are the only ones I've managed to contact at the chapter house. Those under Sir Gilbert's command are likely at the Governor General's office. Gee, thank you, sis. They should know full well the impression their sudden intrusion brings them. Can only mean that Master Shedule intends to. This master forgives this foolish bystander. Only I had noticed sooner.
Thank you.
I have this stuff. I had that already. Horizon has visited a pendant. We've received a message from the prison mind's foreman requesting your mediation. They wish to consult you immediately upon the miner's compensation. Time like this. I'll head over now, so keep them busy until I get there. Yes, sir. There's something you might want to know about the gold procurement from Celceta. Oh, there was a logistical error, so the deal has been suspended. During the period, the market has shifted quite a bit. What have you done about it? What are you supervisor for? I am not here to solve every trivial matter. My apologies, sir. A pendant. Or would you like me to reply to the Altago branch? The current sovereign requests your presence at the royal banquet. I wonder what I shall want. Altago, that's too far. I can't leave the company for that long without Carla here. There's a branch manager to attend the banquet in my place. Well, he certainly looks busy. Yeah, probably because Carla's not here. Miss Krisha? Oh, it really is Miss Krisha. What? Mr. Reach. Krisha were to return, it would solve a great many of our predicaments. Why have you come back? I heard Carla was detained, so I leave. Huh? Krisha, the affairs of this company no longer concern you. And it is no place for the likes of a dingy florist such as yourself. Oh, Krisha. Wait, it's her better to fight. What? You can't mean it, Mr. Reed. Yeah, Miss Krisha here to offer her. You two, stay out of this. Ah.
Father, you're right. I did leave Pendleton, but I'm still a part of this family. I'll never forget everything that you and Carla have done for me, so please.
The time for remission has long passed. It was your decision to leave. Once you've made a decision, you must commit to it and accept its consequences.
I understand. Then I have a proposal. As the owner of Le Petit Fleuriste, I propose a business arrangement.
What did you say?
We at Le Petit Fleuriste offer to provide investigative services to Pendleton. We will confirm the safety and whereabouts of Carla Pendleton, your chief of sales. As compensation, we seek the white sarin flowers that bloom across Altago. We understand you have these seeds in stock, and ask that you give us a courtesy discount. We will also require you to provide any and all information relevant to the investigation.
Do you have any idea what you're suggesting?
Yes.
How can I partner with a flower shop from the slums with no reputable achievements?
A man with your merit and experience should be able to tell if we are trustworthy.
What?
Under the conditions I propose, Pendleton would incur no liabilities. Like you said, our shop is still small. That is why we offer to shoulder the risk. As someone once told me, gains are made by taking losses.
You'll be up against the Hieroglyph Knights, who are on the brink of war against the Empire.
Oh.
What can a lone flower shop do?
We won't saddle you with the details. I know Pendleton is busy enough as it is, but I can guarantee that the results will be satisfactory.
Look at her growth.
Miss Krisha. Impressive.
Krisha, why is it only now that you're able to do this?
Sometimes growing up takes time.
Turns out, I had a lot to learn from opening a shop of my own. At first, I was afraid to even decide on order quantities without you and Carla. But if I wanted to keep my shop open, I knew I had to make decisions on my own. I couldn't run away like I used to, even from things I wasn't good at. It was just common sense thinking back. I'm embarrassed it took me so long to learn.
So it was I who stifled your growth.
That's not true at all. Without you and Carla, I would have never learned the things I needed to get to this point. I could have never done this on my own. That's why I have to save Carla.
I filed a complaint with the Roman garrison for what happened to Carla, but Warden Belger wasn't there, so it was a fruitless endeavor.
Huh?
Was any and all information relevant to the investigation not one of your conditions?
Father!
Alas, the garrison didn't have any information, but for whatever reason, the Knights did.
Ah.
According to them, Carla was detained on suspicion of colluding with the Monstrums.
Really?
Does that mean...
The charges alone aren't enough to incite suspicion. For all we know, they could be true. I'm sure Carla's reasons would have been justified. It was the fact that they had the gall to arrest someone from Pendleton without consulting me. Considering my relationship with them, it is a most unwarranted and concerning act.
They're not even bothering with keeping up appearances anymore.
Or maybe they don't need to.
I can't believe it.
My personnel in the mines report that the Knights often meet in the prison's restricted sector.
Oh,
Rumors are circulating that the Knights are holding their newly captured prisoners there.
that is good to know.
Restricted sector. Maybe Carla's there too.
It is a possibility. That's all the information I have about Carla at the moment.
Thank you, Father.
I can't believe they intend to rebel against the Empire by usurping the Governor General. While it's true the Empire did invade Glia, it's better governed under them than the royal family. I think the current events are a necessary step in history, but a rough one nonetheless.
Mr. Pendleton.
I'll send word if I get any more information.
Thank you.
And, be careful.
I will.
One last thing about your shop. Its location lacks visibility and is disadvantageous to your exposure. Even small changes can bring about vast improvements to your business's image. Remember what I've taught you.
Okay. Thank you, Father.
This was helpful. And also a bit touching. Wow, you rocked that, Krisha. Huh? Rocked what? Standing up to your dad, what else? You really surprised me there. Yeah, I'm surprised myself, if anything. I'm glad I was able to tell him how I felt for. We were able to acquire some useful information besides. So, where to next? All that remains is the Colosseum. Yeah, Felix was taken into custody by the Knights too. We need to find out exactly what happened. Let's go, Adel.
Is this all for Glia?
What's this city coming to?
Positive for Glee, huh?
They come.
What's gonna happen to Bolduc?
War. It's you, Lord, with a cultural heritage site. Oh, you're the government official we ran into. Something the matter? You look pretty tired. Tired? I suppose I might be. Ended up wanted by the Hillgrove Knights somehow or another. What? Knights are after you? I am here by imperial decree. This manhunt is nothing short of high treason. Damn that Shadowlord, he deceived us. Seizing the government general must be some form of revenge to them. Nevertheless, I have a plan too. Those accursed knights, if you'd excuse me.
What's this city coming to?
How incredibly curious.
Hey there, looking for anything specific? Oh, hope to see you again soon.
Let's take him out.
Because you're here, then you are gone.
Hello, are you looking for something? Need to come again, okay?
What's up to?
The Colosseum seems emptier than you. Guess they really did put all their showing on hold after all. To find out why Felix was taken away by the Knights. Talking to his co-workers is probably the fastest way to do just that. Alright, let's go. Excuse me? Oh, you're Felix's friends, right? Oh, we are. We heard he never made it home last night. That would be because he was taken to the prison. Oh. I'm sorry, I objected to what the Knights were doing, really, I did. Rumors are true then. But they can't be. Why Felix of all people? Remember that bull that went on the rampage during the show? Was taken in on suspicion of endangering spectators with reckless bull handling. What? You're joking. I wish I was. Anyone who was there knows it wasn't his fault. It's gotta be some mistake or something. Knights were the ones to blame for that in the first place. Those guys make up any random offense to toss someone in the clink. Those dirtbags. They're just framing him at this point. I was thinking just the same. Nothing good can come from them. Guess this means the Knights have some business with your boy toy. There's some kinda common link with your getting hauled in, Pussycat. In between Carla and Felix. They're not exactly comparable. I mean, he is compassionate, I guess. And surprisingly kind and smart and... What are you trying to make me say here? It's okay, Yufa, calm down. Drop dead. When exactly was Felix taken away yesterday? In the evening, right after our night show got cancelled out of nowhere. Knights called out and stopped Felix on our way home from the Colosseum. But not just the Knights, some Roman soldiers were there too. Roman soldiers? So they were in on it too? Actually, they were trying to bail him out. Apparently, they were there during that show when the bull got out of control. Romans were helping him? But Felix ended up taken away by force either way. Roman soldiers said they couldn't do anything about it without a warrant. What is up with all this? Felix. Not the only one who got taken away, the whole city's been on edge. And here everybody thought the Knights were the good guys. Well, anyway, here's hoping Felix comes back to us soon. So Felix really was taken away by the Knights. So sorry, Yufa. I'll be okay. Can't just stick around here. Just head back to the Dandelion for either that or watch you mope around till the cows come home. Well, we have finished checking every place we needed to. Go back to the Dandelion and sort things out like you. Yeah, let's. I just want to, run there.
What are the hieroglyph knights up to?
The fuck was that?
How reckless!
What's all this commotion? There they are.
And Spirit Lemma would be fun. Tempest actually, sorry, is quite a...
Let's keep this short.
Commencing extermination.
Let's keep this short. No less.
What's all this commotion?
Here they are.
They come. What's gonna happen to Bolduc? How terrible.
Question was, what I do?
What's gotten into those knights?
But I mean, as long as they appear. This quick A succession.
What's this city coming to?
Let's run around.
All for Glia?
Okay. Knights really were snatching people off the street. Master and Commander Shedule. What exactly does he intend to do with them? Knights haven't done anything drastic since they captured the Governor General's office. That's what I don't like. It's the calm before the storm. Perhaps it has something to do with the recent arrests. I find it difficult to believe that they've come this far just to hang up their hats now. Maybe they are waiting for something. What? Don't look at me. I haven't shown up to work in a while, so I am as out of the loop as you are. Master Shedule. You're all aware he is a venerable and deeply trusted ambassador between Glia and Rome. Despite that, it wouldn't be unexpected if the least if he fostered a deep hatred for Romans. Really? How can you tell? Master Shedule had always seemed like a guy with a proclivity for the moderate. Here was invaded by the Empire, he was on the front lines defending Baldu. Massive battle erupted on the outskirts of Balduq. 4th Battalion, commanded by General Borden of the royal family, suffered defeat. The general retreated from the battlefield into the safety of Balduq's walls. The Roman army, with a victory in sight, pursued without mercy. I believe this was the battle which resulted in your parents passing you. In moments, Balduq was besieged by a Roman general known as Roaring Leo. We know that guy. The battle soon became a siege war. Wasn't Salsetta? Not an incapable guy, but certainly one who liked to boast. A lot. Tell us something we don't know. Yeah, I remember the city being in chaos when I was growing up. You see, it was at that moment that ignited the chain of events leading to our crisis today. 4th Battalion was outmatched and desperate, for its provisions were depleted. At the same time, the city was being overrun by riots and pillaging from within. Shattelar was stationed with a company that chose to obey orders and stand their ground. Knowing they would last, Shattelar executed a plan that would turn the tide of battle. A small number of troops and snuck past the siege under cover of night. In the guise of reinforcements using flambeaux, they ambushed the Roman army. In response, the 4th Battalion agreed to advance and launched a pincer move. Not a bad strategy. Indeed, they even managed to obtain approval from the stubborn General Borden. Nua was set in motion and the stationary troops engaged the rear guard. Disarrayed Romans struggled to respond. Then they waited for the 4th Battalion. But the Balduq gates never opened. The 4th Battalion never emerged. Wow! So they just left them to die? Correct. Supposedly the general changed his mind before the maneuver was to begin. Just to say, the Romans regained their composure and retaliated. They made quick work of Shattelar and his company. That's terrible. Balduq's stationary troops were comprised of young, talented men. In all but an instant, all of Shattelar's trusted comrades were annihilated. All that happened right outside the city walls? The truths the Glean royal family kept from the outside world to this day. They announced their unconditional surrender right after that, didn't they? That's right, but that wasn't the end of Shattelar's efforts. After the surrender, Shattelar proposed that the families of his fallen comrades be indemnified. Royal family promptly refused. Shortly after, Shattelar was baptized and founded the hieroglyph Knights in Glea. That explains his Glea complex. I feel terrible for him, but it's not enough reason to roll over and just let him get his revenge. I agree, nothing good can come out of this. I hear ya. What's gonna be, Adol? That's fine. Let's find out the truth behind the prison. I'm probably not the only one who thinks there's something fishy about that. I'm curious to know what that's up to. It's clear that Shattelar has something to do with what's going on inside the prison. Just know that Carla and Felix are being held in the restricted sector. Just you wait. I'm gonna have his head on a platter. And it's settled. It's great that you're all pumped and all, but the restricted sector's on a high alert now. Your gifts might not be all it takes to get through unscathed. It was only a matter of time before something was done about all those break-ins. Only there was a way to get inside without being noticed at all. The restricted sector, wasn't there an old aqueduct there? Was there? Hey, check out the big brain on the kit. I think I remember it too. Judging by the direction, it's probably drawing water from Sea Canyon. Sea Canyon. It's just northeast of the city, right about here. And that's our new front door. But there's a barrier blocking this passage, how convenient. We have to dispel this barrier before we can go in. We're ready to go whenever you are, Adel. Careful out there. Hieroglyph knights at every corner of the city. I mean, who am I to say no to quests? Got a moment to spare, Adel? On my way to check up on our inventory. I could use a hand.
That should do it. Thanks a bunch, Adel. Just look at it. The dandelions really come a long way.
Yep.
It wasn't long ago when it was just an empty building. Then we made a few friends. And now, it's one of the local favorites.
That's thanks to you, Doggy.
Don't thank me. Everyone did their fair share. It's not often we get to stay put in one city for this long. The Monstrums, the prisoners, the townspeople, a whole lot of fine folk here. I'll admit, I appreciate the occasional change of scenery from the usual oceans and mountains.
I can imagine.
You of all people would understand that the most, huh? It's a great city, but it's got its share of problems, like the Grimwald Nox and the Monstrum Curse.
What place doesn't have problems that we venture to?
But we're all in this together. And not just you and me, but all our pals at the Dandelion. One thing at a time. Right, Adel?
Same pain pouring through you as you felt when you fainted.
Adel, you okay?
Alright, I'm fine.
Okay, but take it easy, yeah? You probably haven't fully recovered yet. You should get some... I'm not sure how our adventure is gonna pan out this time, but no matter what comes at us, we'll beat it somehow, like we always do.
Okay, we have dealt with worse.
There's still so much to see out there. So many adventures await.
Thinking about it gives me... Always count on you, pal.
Right back at you. Let's get through this in one piece, Adel.
Prison operation. Ooh, you're dealing with that. Oh, hello, just the person I needed to see. There's something I wish for you to see. Wait here with Gramps.
I'm looking forward to seeing what Iris has to show us. Do you know anything about it at all?
Nope.
Gramps, Adol, thank you for waiting. What do you think?
You better say it looks good, or I'll stab your eyes out.
It looks nice.
Of course it does. Shantae made it special, just for yours truly.
That was very generous of him. But if Shantae was the one who made it for you, then does that mean you're...
That's correct. From now on, I'll be working at the Dandelion. I'm hanging up my hat as an assassin. I'm putting it all behind me.
along with my royal title. It was just a name anyway.
That's a very big decision, Iris.
Yes. After coming to the Dandelion, I've since learned the error of my ways. I blame the Romans for everything bad that happened to me. And I spent my life running. But I'm done with that. I want to start living for myself, like all of you are. Starting from now, I'm just going to be plain old Iris.
Good for you. I support your decision. I think it's a much better job for you than being an assassin.
Yes, I think you are right.
Though I hope you don't think you're getting out of receiving a proper education. I understand that you can read and write, but there's much to learn about the world.
Ugh.
And if you're going to work here, you'll need to learn etiquette as well. Be sure to address Shante with respect. He is your manager now.
Now you sound just like the overbearing goody two-shoes who raised me.
What kind of person was he?
He was some kind of black market dealer or whatever. And he was stubborn to boot.
Wait! Maxim?
I commanded him countless times to teach me how to kill, but he only taught me self-defense. I found out later, he never intended to teach me how to be an assassin in the first place, as a favor to someone who died before I was born. The one who entrusted me to him.
I see. It must have been difficult for you to part with him. You should be grateful to your parents and the man who took you in. Because of them, you have the opportunity to live an honest life.
See what I mean? Overbearing! If you piss me off, I will gut you.
I thought you retired from being an assassin.
Exception.
Yes, I did. But... Oh, by the way, I made something for you. You had better stay put until I get back.
Oh, you made tea.
This tea looks excellent. Shall we add all?
He has a startling amount of spice that burns your throat.
This tea is rather invigorating.
Gotcha, losers! I spiked it with the hottest spices from his spawny. I may not be an assassin anymore, but I never said I was going to be some law-abiding citizen.
Well, that is true.
I'd better watch what you eat around here, too.
You sure got us good. But I do hope you'll keep these practical jokes to a minimum.
Yeah, nice. $71 total.
Have a moment? Let's have...
Yeah, figures. Oh, one other thing. I know you were reporting to a prisoner on your subjugation requests. Go on, you can just report me in her stead. Shantae Parkins and I will figure out a way to get you compensated for it. Difficult being reminded about what happened to her. But for now, just get out there and put your best foot forward.
Sure thing. Alright, that should do. Good work out there.
Groaning grot.
Something's here. Pierce through! Hunter's Descent! Something's here. You got this, Adol. Something's there. Hunter's Descent!
La 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 dee. Cut you down.
Sure thing. All right. Hey, this is great. It ain't much.
A blood fang. Hey, something.
See you later then.
Hey, then let's see what Maxim. There you are. Got some time to spare right now? Sure. He's a little different than you. Maybe you saw the request. Either way, I've got a job for you. One only you monstrums can pull off, since snuck into a prison enough times already. You... What? You figured it out? You really think I wouldn't? You're not the most discreet customers I've ever had. But don't worry, you've got your business and I've got mine. That's the rule. So much for that. Something must have happened in the prison to make you break your policy, right? You think so? It's highly probable given the situation. The Knights have taken hold of the prison under the guise of a revolt after all. My request is simple, I need you to help me infiltrate the prison. As for the route, I direct you. Your only job is to back me up until I reach my objective inside. While the details are lacking, this request does appear to be more than mere info. Yeah, I can tell if you've been thinking this through. What should we do, Adel? Press accepted. The deal is sealed. Fair warning though, it'll get pretty messy after we sneak in. The prison's currently manned by a whole battalion of the Knight's most capable men. I won't be able to rely on my usual tricks to get this done. You have a plan? In a sense, I've got a forbidden trump card for situations like these. I don't like the sound of them. The Knights and the Romans are still in turmoil. This is the perfect time to strike. All they need is a little push. Pandemonium greater than any they've experienced thus far. You plan to fulfill your objective while their guard is down. I can't say I know your goals, but it's foolhardy plan to say the least. And who better to call for foolhardy plans than us Monstrums, huh? Well, personally speaking, I have something I wouldn't mind looking into there myself. Same here, getting our hands on some intel will definitely help offset the cost. Have you already planned out our route of entry to the prison? Yeah, I lay it out for you now. Be your most dangerous job yet. I'm trusting you on this, Monstrums. And his comrades began drafting out an infiltration strategy with Maxa. Following the Dandelion, preparations were made to carry out the plan.
It's you. Looking to cut a deal. You buying or not? I see.
Things will get messy after we sneak in. Make sure you're prepared for it. Ready to begin? Yes. Acknowledged. Let's get started. Man, I'm so pumped about this you wouldn't believe. I guess someone has to be. Anyway, what's our first move? We're infiltrating the prison through the path of the entertainment district's rampart. Let's make our way over. Look at them, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed as ever. Shouldn't be a problem as long as I play it cool. Though it won't be half as fun with the loudmouth Belga missing out. Rah! Heh, that's already in motion, huh? Fine by me, I feel bored stiff without my favorite stooge around. Time for me to make a killing. We are in. Wait, that way is blocked off. Would you look at that? They've gone and gated the place up. Guess those knights must have been tired of playing zookeeper. Makes you wonder what that place was for to begin with. Anyhow, this one looks like it'll be tougher than usual to down. Won't be necessary, I've already planned for this. But before that, you're sure you're willing to go through with this? We go as wide as we can get. Can't wait to see what the Monstrums can do from up close. I guide the way, may fortune be with us all. What was that? And if I know, fortify our defenses. There, the path's open. Move, don't stop until you've brought every last one of them to heal. Bit of an extreme way to put it, but I suppose I'm not against it. Now then, everyone, shall we take to the stage?
The courtyard is just up ahead. Time to let loose.
Don't have to tell me. Don't encourage him. It's the Monstrums. They've broken again?
Excuse us, coming through!
We're really sorry about this.
No, we are not really sorry about this.
Maybe we can lure them somewhere and then use the stairs to get to the entrance.
We should be able to get to the West Wing from here. The quickest way there would be directly up.
We need a diversion. Drop that chandelier. Look, the Monstrums are here.
Well, if it's pandemonium we wanted, we sure got to get it now. What's up? You guys. Oh dear. It's also imposters from before, so this is where you've been all this time. Don't act like you didn't know, you're the reason we're even in here. Do you have any idea how much we've been through thanks to you? You wanna try saying that again? Eek? No, we only have ourselves to blame for being locked up like this. We're just getting what we deserve, forced into hard labor day after day. But boss? But I beg of you, on bended knee, please get us out of this cell. We're kind of in a hurry here, so can you give us a good reason to? Finally seen the light. Lives we were meant to lead all along. It all began when we left home 5 years ago, 3 vagabonds forced to turn to a life of... Forget it, this is taking too long. Oh yeah, let's go. Oh, for the love of God. Oh. Whoa, our prayers are answered. Come on, boys, let's grab. Yeah. Seems they are getting away. But nicer than I thought. Now I just figured we could get some use out of them. They already look like just like you after all. They do not. So the commotion here, the monstrums are at it again. Must be around here somewhere. They're beginning to gather. I had Arthur open the hatch to the roof. Let's take it. We are in the home stretch now. Yeah. I'll be raising hell every step of the way. They haven't taken this ladder down. Not like we couldn't just run our way up, but whatever works.
Damn. We don't have as much time as I thought. Change of plan. Can you fly from the east wing over to the central wing? I need you to create a diversion there.
Understood.
Yeah!
Hunter's Descent. Crimson Line. Hunter's Descent. Crimson Line. Hunter's Descent. Crimson Line. Hunter's Descent. Hunter's Descent. Hunter's Descent. Hunter's Descent.
Okay, that's not the way I'm supposed to take you. Need to get into that tower. Ah. Bonjour.
Oh, there's someone keeping watch.
Finally, someone to fight.
Is it bad that I'm starting to feel...
Certainly aren't sparing any security in the central wing. Yeah, it's not at all like back when we came to rescue Iris. We need to get downstairs. Indeed, our destination is on the third floor of the North Wing, the special sector. Alright, let's bust our way through then. Action presses a hidden switch on the side of the fireplace. One of the stone blocks moves slightly, revealing a secret compartment behind. Action proceeds to retrieve a ring marked with a white lily from within. The Lilium ring. Sign it's been switched out. Was that the preparations are? Complete. Hardly even put up a fight. No matter, I have a mission to fulfill. I only hope the Monstrums manage to pull through.
Come on, you guys are better than this. Put your backs into it.
Looks like some of you have been skipping out on your drills.
They don't seem to care.
Special sector.
He totally is the bad guy here.
Oh, Maxim!
There's a hidden switch on the wall. What's a secret passageway? You act like you've done that a million times already. How long have you known about this exactly? Never planned on bringing you all along this far, but time is of the essence. If you want to know, all you have to do is follow. Well, you heard the man. Yeah, let's go. Maxim takes out the Lilium ring, placing it in a hollow slot in the altar. And removes a ring marked with a blue lily from his finger, placing it into the second slot at the altar. More mysteries. From here, Ada and the others followed down a long, winding path. Finally, they arrived at a circular room. This is our destination. How long has all this crap been down here? The fortress was built, I imagine. Seems to be part of the foundation. Just who are you, Maxim? Open the desk drawer and retrieve a mark with a beautiful white lily. That's the Lilium crest, the old symbol of the Kingdom of Glea. That stands to reason that the royal family once used that seal. Mark of ruling authority, the great seal of state. Only supposed to be passed in succession from king to king. Means. Never would have guessed. Yeah, I always knew you weren't just some rando. No way someone with no ties to the royals would know where this thing was. I'm nothing more than a man tasked with a mission. My mentor, the one who raised me, served the royal family for generations. As he aged, I took the mantle. All I am doing is fulfilling His Majesty's final commands. That day, 8 years ago, when the Kingdom of Glea fell, His Majesty gave to me 2 orders while on his deathbed. The first was retrieving this Lilium seal. The second was securing the safety of his daughter. Majesty prioritized those 2 things over his very life. It was my obligation to comply. Well, that is the reason. Sounds like the king was a pretty upstanding guy, not like that bastard General Burden. Hold on a second. The one who rescued Iris when she was little, it was you all along? I only planned to leave her with my mentor for a time. But once he saw the trauma on her face, he decided he would raise her himself. Old age finally did him in last year. That must have been when Iris set off on her own. But that's got nothing to do with me. She's out of the scope of my duties. Besides, I doubt she'd ever even remember my face after all these years. So you have no plans on telling Iris about any of this, do you? Yeah. Sounds to me like you've got a soft spot for her, all things considered. I won't even dignify that with a response. A member of the royal family is better off staying away from the shadows of society. Sounds like he isn't going to budge on this one. Indeed. Ah. I sense company approaching. Well now, aren't you a perceptive one? This wasn't a dead end, you just might have managed to slip away. The OG, the Senator, Gilbert. Lucian warned us about him. Don't tell me, as they just let us lead them here. Looks like it. I knew something felt off about this whole arrangement. Must have had the same objective. The Lilium Seal recovered, the people of Glea can finally be at ease. You could just kindly hand it over. I don't know what your aim is here, but there's no way in hell it has anything to do with the people. Only thing you care about is getting vengeance for your failures 8 years ago. Surviving remnants of the Glean Royal Army. Oh, very amusing. There are more of you here than I had anticipated. Glea's future is looking very bright indeed. Do you agree, Crimson King? Or should I say, Adel Kristen? Adel who? You can drop the act. We know more about you than even you know yourselves. See, we've come across a number of felons among the populace in recent days. I'm sure you must be worried about your precious friends and families, right, girls? Sounds to me like you know something, don't you? Guess that means we're just gonna have to beat it out of you then. Don't do anything rash, you two. Agreed. And sense some manner of special fluid coating their blades. Could very well be poison. Wouldn't put it past them. Those knights behind him are the cream of the crop. Don't go underestimating them. Ah, pity. We have an emergency. What? What is it? It's the monstrums. They have appeared at the roof of the south wing. They're opening the main gates as we speak. Won't hold for much longer now. Ah, Gilbert. What nonsense are you spouting? The monstrums you're after are right. The meaning of this. You. Yeah, gotcha. Was a special delivery just for you. Hope you enjoy. Traitorous little. You're wide open. Perhaps it is you who has made the mistake of underestimating us. Pity had to come to this. Get ready. And the group proceeded to fight their way through the onslaught of knights. Maxim's guidance, they managed to escape through a different route than they had entered. Well, that was troublesome. We didn't end up getting any information out of them either. And search as we did, there were no signs of Felix or Carla in any of the general cells. Like we figured, there must be in some special location only the knights know of. Indeed, we have managed to narrow things down at the very least. Maxim took out the seal of the Glean royal family before throwing it into the high sky. What? The Glean seal of state? The hell did you go and do that for? Was this the plan all along? Correct. His Majesty bade me destroy the seal once I'd retrieve it. I have no intention of handing it over to His Majesty's daughter herself. No one needs to be swayed by the symbol of a fallen kingdom any longer. Surprised he'd go far enough to order something like that. Last king of Glea, not a particularly distinguished figure in history. But supposedly his diplomacy helped stall the hostile empire's war efforts for years. It only makes sense he'd consider the future of his people in the nation a last moment. Yeah, sounds like Iris had a good man for a father. Huh. So what are you gonna do now? Fulfilled all the king's missions after all. Don't suppose you'd like to give those cocky knights a good lesson or two? Out of the question. In terms of Glea is of no consequence to me. Is that right? That's kinda hard to believe. Why even lie about it at this point? Why not come to the Dandelion? Your hideout, you mean? I suppose you do have His Majesty's daughter in your charge. Like he does take care about Iris after all. That reminds me. We've yet to receive any reward for our efforts this time around. A task of larger scale than anticipated does suggest one be compensated accordingly. Fair enough, what do you have in mind? Well, how about coming to help us with our work for a while? It's no easy task, but it should be fine way to pay us back for things today. Could use some fresh entertainment too, things won't be so dull with you around. You're right, I do owe you all a great deal. Very well then, monstrums of Balduq. My next mission will be lending you a hand with your own. With that, Maxim became yet another of the Dandelion's many collaborators.
That went well enough.
Yeah.
I heard about your situation. The Curse and the Grimward Nox. They're not to be trifled with, to be sure. Fortunately, Arthur has a knack for sensing monsters. I have him keep an eye out. Also keep my inventory stocked. Come see me anytime you need something.
It's you. You buying plan or not? I see. Looking to cut it, do you? I see you saw nothing.
Okay, no current quests. Which is good. Which means, and we also have reached the end of the stream, next week we are going to continue the story. Boy, this will be good. Also funny that technically there's also a bit here. Or remains here at the very least. No, at least I see maps there. But yeah, we will likely complete this portion once we clear that point, because that will open the entire area here. And this one will be a bonus portion to the Keening Highlands. Alright. Then I will be going to save. Only climb 2 levels, okay? But, yeah. For tonight, I wish everyone a good evening, good night, good day, depending on when and where you're watching this. Until the next time, stay safe, stay healthy, see ya, and be well. Bye.